The 2010s decade will be over in 4 months. What do you think people will remember this decade for? 2016 and just how wonderful everything was that year. From music to video games, RIP 2K16, you will be forever missed. To sports and the Warriors dynasty, even LeBron's comeback. The memes and how memes single-handedly were the best during this year. B-movie, SpongeBob Harambe and more. Then there's Trump somehow becoming president. The Patriots. The Eagles finally winning a Super Bowl and not lighting the city on fire. Clowns. Soluminity getting bigger, just so much happened. Not to mention LeBron to Miami, then him going to LA. That decade when our icons is rising. Felix, Sean, Mark, Ethan, Grian, Mumbo Jumbo, MR Beast and many others. Memes. This decade got decent memes. The best. Rewind. Good and bad. We will look at bad rewinds and return to decent ones. Gangnam Style, Nyan Cat, Cybertruck, every hit song of course, and maybe old memes that only FB moms enjoy. The movies and sequels we've all waited for years. Toy Story, Nemo, Star Wars, you name it. The unfortunate deaths of great minds and people who have passed away this decade. May they rest in peace. The inevitable rise of EV's electric vehicles and the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and some others like the dab, the rise and fall and rise of Fortnite and more very stupid and useless trends. The internet's strength and control over culture. The 2010s have been the best year for the internet yet, and people everywhere are affected by it. News spreads faster than it ever has. Brick and mortar establishments are being forced to adapt with the uprising of internet shopping, and the behavior of people as a whole has changed because of the internet, for better or worse. Hello, Reddit. What I think this decade will be remembered for. I think the 2010s decade could be remembered for not only the best films, TV shows and video games, but also best cartoon anime fan art on DeviantArt, Tumblr, and Twitter, the best pop culture real life anniversary milestones, and Watch Mojo and Ms. Mojo's greatest top countdowns. Now that this decade is ending, I feel like I haven't caught up enough with anything this decade has thrown at us because I've been going in and out of the past so much. I feel like I could just cry my eyes out over this decade ending. Oh god. The obvious answer is smartphones. Even though smartphones were being used before 2010, but this decade is when they truly blew up. I think people of the future would look at us and laugh for calling our phones smartphones, as future phones would obviously be a lot smarter. I honestly think it will be remembered as a time of very distinct music each year. If you look at the popular trends from each year, it's all very different. I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, doing it better than anyone I've ever seen do it. Screams from the haters. Got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero needs a theme music. I hope to come back to this post 2029 and just feel ultimate nostalgia. Rip X. Peep. Mac. I grew up in this decade, and being born in 2000, my life feels structured by the decades 2000 to 2010 early childhood, 2010 to 2020 teenage years, 2020 to 2030 career beginning. I better see this in 10 years. I hope Reddit doesn't get bought by Facebook, or who knows, TikTok face with tears of joy. The transformation of hip hop, from lyrical to melodic and vibe. The way that a whole genre can fundamentally change, but still be the same. I think in the hip hop community of the future, this decade will become a massive event, whether they remember it fondly or otherwise. Personally, I'll remember it fondly. The rise of all memes, the Area 51 raid, disappointing BTW, the technology and science breakthroughs, and the planting 20 million trees by 2020 thing going on currently. Style and music. Early to mid 2010s, scene subculture, the swan song of the 2000s trends, dying out of nu metal, boy band pop, crunk and stuff, rising of a new kind of pop, hip hop and electronic music subgenres such as EDM and dubstep, undercut and fading, short hairstyles for men, very basic hairstyles for women. Mid to late 2010s, rise of cloud rap and dark pop, face tats, auto-tune, Trap beats. Sadness is cool again. Emo. Gothic. Hardcore and grunge revival in fashion. Chains. Band merch. Ripped black jeans. Cargo pants. Combat boots. Heavy music. Core. Metal. Becomes truly underground. Although emo rap, scream rap and industrial elements become a thing in hip hop. Hipperbeast subculture emerges. Dreadlocks. Undercut long hair. Goth and emo like hairstyles. Media. Early to mid 2010s, the beginning of changeover from TV to social media among the youth. MTV Viva TV works simultaneously with AskFM and Facebook and YouTube. Mid to late 2010s, social media becomes institutionalized. Influencer becomes a part of our vocabulary. TikTok, Instagram and Snapchat emerges. The media focuses more on the person than the content. The internet. What it made, what tried to make, what it failed to make, what it changed. Like, some Swedish guy is now the world's most popular YouTuber and married. The internet might be addictive and, sadly, cost your life, but it's an entire world filled various people, videos, photographs and much, much, much more. And the best thing about the internet is that there was and will be one rule, and only one. YouTube and Fortnite and Minecraft and its social media sites. Kinda like how the 2000s are known for MySpace, like Instagram and Snapchat. This is my mark on this post. If anyone sees this reply in 10 years, I want to predict a few things. 1. A new cool thing that revolutionizes like the smartphone won't happen. Smartphones will continue stronger than ever. 2. Google will die and become like Blockbuster. A new thing will take its place and race against Apple, Amazon, Disney, and Microsoft. 3. Memes will die out. For the people in 10 years that see this, comment on my newest post about my predictions. Well, honestly, every year has had its own thing. I am 15 and I will remember this decade the most. I think people will remember 2010s mostly for its technological advances, from iPod 3s to the iPhone 11 Pro. The decade when vlogging was so much more entertaining than news, so because of dwindling audience, the bar for classical news became outrageous instead of accurate and newsworthy. Technology. In 2009 it was all about Facebook, Blackberries and TV shows. Now it's Instagram, Snapchat, touchscreen phones and Netflix plus other streaming sites. Tide Pods, Kylie Jenner lip challenge, and other toxic internet challenges. Growth of social media. Maybe. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook and all the rest did start off at different times, but they all blew up at the 2010 to 2015 year range. This makes me feel old, although I just turned 18. Mumble rap, pop EDM, Fortnite, the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, Minecraft, PewDiePie vs. Series, the rise of Mr. Beast, Undertale, furries, and much more I can't think of. Fidget spinners, Despacito covers remixes, mumble rappers, failed Area 51 invasion, the Battle Royale gaming genre gaining fame, Eminem coming back, and the PewDiePie vs. T-Series war, I guess. Probably PewDiePie and memes, from troll faces to memes now. YouTube becoming bigger and bigger. I think that this decade is going to be very nostalgic for years to come. I feel like this will sort of be the early 80s of the 2000s. Clowns being a huge thing. Memes. Definitely memes, like lots of them. Instagram's appearance glow up over the years. Tumblr removing NSFW and then getting owned. Cancel culture and its other attributes. 2010s was wild. The rise of social media and its entrepreneurial opportunities, as well as being a tool for gathering people all over the world to chime in on single issues, making it a staple for communication. You know how we had throwback days in high school? I feel like in 20 years or so, throwback day to the 2010s, everyone is gonna be dressed in grunge vintage aesthetic or e-girl, soft girl and boy. Also leggings. As a video gamer. Rise of predatory microtransactions and loot boxes and many other greedy tactics by publishers and developers. Live service bull $hittery. Culture of releasing broken, buggy and finished and content lacking games. Awesome and revolutionary games like The Witcher 3, The Last of Us, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, GTA V, Dragon's Dogma, Monster Hunter World. The whole Epic Games Store exclusivity tactics. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe. Please check out more of our videos or our playlist. It is perfect for when you want background noise or to put on when you are falling asleep. Once again, thank you and have a great day.